A blissful day everyone, I'm Shilamiti Badwa and this video you will learn how to solve a hypothesis testing and problem using t-test. So let's start learning. But before we proceed in solving, let us know what is a hypothesis testing and t-test. Hypothesis testing in statistics is a way for you to test the results of a survey or experiment to see if you have meaningful results. And t-test is a use as hypothesis testing tool which allows testing of an assumption applicable to a population. A t-test also looks at the t-statistic and t-distribution values and the degrees of freedom to determine the statistical significance. For our problem solving, we have a machine is designed to fill container of milk tea with 22 ounces. Some of the consumer thinks that the machine is not completely filling the container according to its size. A sample of 12 containers has a mean of 18 ounces and a standard deviation of 3 ounces. Using 0.05 significance level, is there enough evidence to support the consumer's claim and to conclude that the machine is not filling the containers completely with 22 ounces? We are going to solve it by 7 steps. First step is state the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Our null hypothesis is given in the problem, which is equals to 22 ounces, and the alternative hypothesis is not equals to 22 ounces. Second stage is state alpha. The significance level or the value of alpha is given in the problem, which is 0.05 or 5%. Third stage, calculate the degrees of freedom. We need to use the value of n then minus 1. We have 12 minus 1 is equals to 11. So our degrees of freedom is 11. Also, for our critical value, we were using t-distribution and two-tailed test. So the shaded region would be 2, which is the left and right. In the left side, it is negative. It will be negative 0.025, and in right side, it is positive, so it will have positive 0.025. Then after that, let us locate the alpha, which is 0.05 in the t-distribution table using two-tailed test, and the degrees of freedom, which is 11. The result of critical value is 2.201. Fourth stage, state decision rule. Remember that our critical value is 2.201, so the decision rule will be if t is less than 2.201 or greater than 2.201, reject the null hypothesis. But rather than saying it will be rejected, let us say that the evidence to say it is null is not enough. Fifth stage, compute the value of a statistical test. In solving t-test, we have the formula where t is equals to sample mean minus mu or the theoretical mean of the population over standard deviation divided square root of sample size. Then substitute the given in the formula. We have t is equals to 18 minus 22 over 3 divided square root of 12. Then the answer is negative 4.51. The next stage is state the results. Since the final answer is less than 2.201, reject the null hypothesis. And the last stage, interpret and discuss the result. Therefore, the t-value, which is negative 4.51, is less than 2.201, so the null hypothesis is rejected with the significance level of 5% or 0.05.